In the last video, we saw how to use LangChain to connect with OpenAI. In this particular video, we'll use OpenAI libraries directly to connect with uh, OpenAI LLMs, right? So as part of us installing LangChain, we also installed OpenAI package. If you do a pip list in your virtual environment, like I did here, you'll get a list of all the packages that were installed till now. So in our first video, we only installed LangChain and Jupyter Lab. So you'll see a lot of sub packages getting installed within them. One of which is OpenAI. If you do not see OpenAI here, just do a pip install OpenAI. OpenAI will get installed. So I'm using the latest version of OpenAI at this time of recording, which is 1.34, right? Now, so we in the last video we connected using LangChain, but in this video, if you'll see my import section, I'm only using OpenAI library and I'm importing OpenAI class from it, right? And in that particular class, I'm passing in the API key to create an object of that particular class. So that's all that we would need if we are directly using OpenAI library. Now, if we want to do the same thing that we did in the last video, what we did was we asked uh, LLM to convert I love programming into French. So in this video, we'll try to do that the same thing using OpenAI library. So once I've created the client object, OpenAI class object, we'll use the methods provided by that particular class. So the method is chat completions library. Uh, in the chat completions library, we need to pass in two things. One is the model. In the last class as well, we used GPT-4o. In this class as well, we'll use GPT-4o. You can use any models which are available in the library. Then we pass in the messages object. In the messages object, again, we are passing in two things. If you notice the LangChain example, it was simple. We just wrote system, the system message, human, and then whatever is the human message. Here, we need to specify role, which is system, and the content for that particular role, which is this convert from English to French. Similarly, for user, we need to type in role user and its content. We did that. We closed um, the object and then we print the completion. We print the result that is provided by the client. In the last video, we saw that LLM acts uh, as the point of contact for us to interact with uh, OpenAI library. In this particular video, that particular object is client. So we are using client to interact with OpenAI LLM. So our results are stored in completion when we run this particular create method. The completion object, if we print it directly, it will show us a few more details than we want it to. Um, in the last video, same was the case with the LangChain library that we used. So our results are stored in this particular content object, right? This is the French translation of I love programming. If we directly want that, we just type in completion choices, the first object, and then messages dot content. It is inside message dot content, so that's how we need to use it. If we look at other details similar to the LangChain example, we'll see that it uses model 4o and how many tokens did it consume. So all of those details are here. If you in any enterprise environment, you would want to save all of these details in a table for audit, etc. So you can save all of these things into different columns into a table or a file, however you want to do it. That's all for now. So this was how you can connect using OpenAI libraries. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.